studying 10th standard from TTWREIS Girls Jangamat at Bodupal, Hyderabad. Today we are going to know about the story of successful person and the great personality. He is an icon of the simplicity, uncompromising fairness and quality. Being a part of philanthropist, do you know what is meant by philanthropist? Yes, the man who devotes his service and love of mankind is known as philanthropist. He is the founder of the 𝗧𝗧𝗧, leading IT company in the world. Can you guess who is he? Yes, he is none other than Nagavara Ramarao Narayana Murthy, famously known as N.R. Narayana Murthy. He is an 𝗧𝗧𝗧 company founder. His life history is the best example for the commitment and hard work. This lesson, I Will Do It, speaks about the 𝗧𝗧𝗧 Narayana Murthy. This author of lesson is Sudha Murthy. He is an Indian social worker and author, the chairperson of the 𝗧𝗧𝗧 Foundation. She is the wife of Narayana Murthy and she founded many orphanages and established Murthy Classic Library of India at Harvard University. Let us see into the lesson. Murthy was born on 21st August 1946 in Sidlaghatta, Karnataka. During school days, he was short, but he was sharp. He was brightest boy in his class. He liked all the boys in his class, and his seniors used to ask him to solve the difficulties in their physics. But when you ask the question related to maths or physics, there is a spark in his eyes. He could grasp the theories of science faster than the speed of light. He was more interested in physics and mathematics. About his family. He came from a poor but educated family. His father had a responsibility of marrying 5 daughters, educating 3 sons. His father is a high school teacher and avid reader of English literature. Murthy trying to get admission into some engineering colleges. He wanted to study at Indian Institution of Technology or IITs. There was an entrance test for IIT. Murthy, along with his friend, applied for the entrance test. On those days, they did not have any special books or coachings. So, all these IIT aspirants sat below the shade of the tree at Mandap close to the Chamundi Hills. Mandap means a raised platform. When Murthy's friends struggled to solve the difficulties in their question paper, Murthy smiled shyly and solved them in no time. Murthy gathered his friends. Murthy sat alone under the shade of the tree and dreamed of studying at IIT. And it is the ultimate aim for any bright student, isn't it? Yes, correct. The day came. They appeared for the entrance test. He did very well, but only say okay when others asked. After that, results came. He qualified with the high rank. What a delight for any student! Yes, yes. He was thrilled and excited. He wanted to share his happiness with his father. So, he went near to his father and said, Anna, I have passed the exam. Here Anna indicates to respectable elders. His father felt happy and appreciates him. Well done, my son. He asked his father, Anna, I want to join in IIT. His father replied with a heavy voice, "No, my son. You know our financial position. I have 5 daughters to be married, 3 sons to educate. I am a salaried person. I can't afford your expenses at IIT. If you want to study, stay in Mysore and study as much as you want." Indeed, it was a difficult situation for any father to say no to his bright son. But the circumstances were like that. Means the situation is like that. Father was very sad to say bitter truth to his bright son, but he could not be helped. The boy had to understand the reality. Murthy was disappointed. It seemed his dream had burnt into ashes. His heart sank into the sorrow. He understood the reality and never shared his unhappiness or helplessness to anyone because he was introvert by nature. One day, his friends were leaving for Madras, now Chennai, to pursue IIT. They were taking a train Mysore to Madras, and they have shared good years in school and college together. So Murthy went to the station to say goodbye and good luck for their future. At the station, his friends were already there. And Murthy, they were all excited and thrilled and talking loudly. The noise was like the chirping of the birds. They were all excited and discussing about the new hostels, new courses at IIT. Murthy was not part of it. He stood silently beside his friends and he was sad. One of his friends noticed, "Murthy, you have made it IIT." But he could not reply anything. He stood silently beside his friend and said himself without anger or jealous, "All the students study at IIT, do many things in their life, but it is not the institution. Ultimately, you alone can change your life by working hard." Later, he graduated at the Indian Institution of Engineering at Mysore and received the master's degree from the Indian Institution of Technology at Kanpur. He worked very hard, never bothered about the personal life or comforts. He shared his wealth with others. But he follows the philosophy of the Bhagavad Gita, that is, your best friend is yourself and your worst enemy is also yourself. He believes that teamwork makes the dream work. Isn't it correct? Yes, teamwork makes the dream work. So, he built a team with people who are equally good and versatile genius. By the help of team, he founded the 𝗵𝗡𝗧 and built the IT sector in the India. He is the legendary person who saw the IT sector of India. First, he saw the IT sector in Thiruvananthapuram and then Bangalore and then next in Hyderabad. And he became a pioneer of the Indian software industry and started the information technology wave. His motto was powered by intellect and driven by the values. Behind his success, he never loses his belief that he always hoped on himself, that is, I will do it. I will do it. So, the title of the lesson is I will do it. If you observe the title of the lesson, I will do it, isn't it the sentence in which form? I think the sentence in future form. Isn't it correct? Yes, because in the sentence I will do it, will is a modal verb which depicts the future form. Yes? Yes. So, the sentence in the future form. I think first your mind is striking with a question when I am saying about the tenses. First, what is tense? What is tense? Tense is nothing but a form of verb. It shows the time it happened. By this, we can identify three main types of tenses. They are past, present, future. What are they? They are present means the action which is happening at this right moment is known as present tense. Example, I am teaching the lesson. The action was going now, so it is in the present tense. Past tense means the completed action is known as past tense. I had lunch isn't in past, so the next future tense. Future tense means the incompleted action and ongoing action is known as future tense. By this, each tense is categorized into four types. They are simple, perfect, continuous, perfect continuous. Perfect continuous tense is importance mainly given to the duration of time. Past, simple past. It tells about the completed action and the sentence in the form of subject plus V2 plus object. Here V2 means past form of the verb. And next, simple present. It tells about the habitual truths and general facts. Like example, the sun rises in the east. The sentence should be in the form of subject plus V first form plus object. V first form is nothing but present form of the verb. And next, simple future. It tells about the ongoing action. And it also tells about the future action. The sentence in the form of verb plus will plus V1 plus object. And next, continuous past. It tells about the incomplete action of the past form. And the sentence in the form of subject plus V ing form plus object. And next, present continuous. It tells about the ongoing action, continuing action. The sentence in the form of subject plus verb plus ing form plus object. And next, continuous future. It tells about the incomplete action of the future. And the sentence in the form of subject plus verb will be plus verb ing form plus object. And next, present past perfect. It tells about the completed action with respect to the another action in the past time. The sentence in the form subject plus verb second form plus object. And next, present perfect. It tells about the perfect completed action. And the sentence in the form of subject plus V1 plus object. And next, perfect future. It tells about the perfectly completed action in the future. The sentence in the form of subject plus will have plus object. And next, past perfect continuous tense. It tells about the incomplete action in the past tense with respect to the another action. And the sentence in the form of subject plus verb ing form plus object. And next, present perfect continuous tense. It depicts about the action was started in the past but the action was still continuing, is known as present perfect tense. The sentence should be in the form of subject plus verb ing form plus object. And next, future perfect continuous. It tells about the incomplete action in the future form with respect to the another action in the future. And the sentence should be in the form of subject plus will have been plus object. These are the 12 types of main tenses. Let us have a look on what we have discussed till now. We have discussed about the Narayana Murthy life history, and his life history is the best example for the commitment and hard work. By his determination, hard work, commitment, he achieved great heights in his life. So, we have to work till we achieve the goals in our life. Successful person cannot do big things in their life. they do small thing in a great way. He is independent, never used to take the help of any political connection, caste communication to go up in his life. He is independent and he always says, be independent. Courage is born within you. It takes time, but we have worked for it. And his motto was powered by intellect and driven by the values. He sticks with the ethics. He showed the other Indians it is possible to earn the wealth by ethically. And he showed the other Indians sowed the seed of IT sector in the India. He is the legendary person. And Narayana Murthy, honored by the Padma Vibhushan and Padma Shri Award by Pratibha Patel at Rashtrapati Bhavan. He says that if you want to create a company, we should be optimistic. Optimistic means be confident and hopeful in the future. And by the lesson, we can conclude that poverty is not barrier to becoming successful. So, I want to suggest last of the session, think big, don't hesitate to start small. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. Thank you for state government. Thank you for state government, TSAT department, to our beloved secretary sir, Gurukulam official, and to my principal madam and my teachers. Thank you for giving me this wonderful opportunity. Thank you for all.